afternoon and welcome to Meet the Canadians Part 5. My name is Jenypher Lanthier of Muay Thai is Life, and I'm here with Ajahn Suchart Yodkerepauprai of Siam No. 1, Toronto, Canada. Ajahn.
สวัสดีครับครู
So we're going to get started. I just wanted to ask you, where are you from originally? Where did you come from?
Originally from Thailand, very small town called Mae Hong Son, the province of southwest of Thailand, close to Burma. I was born in a very small village called MTiL.
Okay. And what is it like there? What's it like growing up there?
You talk about 50 years ago is very. I was born in without running water, electricity, and then a car or bicycle. I never see bicycle until I'm 8 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you started Muay Thai in Thailand?
To be specific, to study Thai boys, we started learn how to fight. Probably about 7, 8, 9, without gym, without camp. We learned from school by the teacher.
So it's a part of the curriculum in
That's
school.
correct. Not curriculum, not only curriculum, but a part of activities of Thai people, Thai boys. So not in school activities.
So it's part of the culture.
That's correct. That's correct.
And what was your first? Why did you get into Muay Thai? Like, what was your first experience like in the ring?
You know what? My first almost 25 without a ring. I never see a real ring until I'm 13. So we fight in the schoolyards. We don't have gloves. But the fight we know as my teacher, my first teacher. We use t-shirt, split a half, and I put on in the knuckle to fight. Yeah.
That's awesome. And so what's your educational background like, and how did that impact you in becoming an Ajahn? So what did you do after you were 9 for education?
Let me start for people. If you ask people why Muay Thai to you, you ask Thai people, they say culture. But before you understand, like you're 8, 9 years old, you don't understand the culture. You understand activities and local activities. Also, the prize come along, right? My first fight, my teacher told me the winner get 2 candies, the loser get 1 candies. That's my first fight. And then I won. I got 2 candies, but I hurt my friends. It's very bad, My father and his father very, against that the fight. But it's still going on in the school. We have very small communities, but the second fight is the winner get a T-shirt.
Okay.
And the runner-up or the loser get a bag of candies. The candy is very important. That's a study.
The money of children.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
And then, so how did you progress you went to university? Did you study being a monk? How did you progress to becoming an Ajahn?
The Ajahn, the category of Ajahns means professor. See, in Thailand, you're going to see 1,000 crew or Baroma crew. You're going to see a few Ajahn. Ajahn is you're really getting feel to Muay Thai. Without your fighter, your champions, your trainer, you must have a diploma. My generation, minimum you must have we call high diploma from a college or university diploma, bachelor degree, and Ajahn, professor. You can teach in high school, you can teach at a college, or you can teach at a camp because Ajahn, professor. Okay. Yeah.
So you went to University of Chiang Mai?
I went to the college called Physical Education of Chiang Mai for 2 years, and then 2 years between the college and university, Chiang Mai University. Total 4 years.
Beautiful.
Yep.
And so why do you feel Muay Thai is such a part of Thai culture? What is it about Muay Thai that connects it to the part of Thai culture? Why is it so important?
It's the histories. It's came from histories. It's related. It's almost like, it's not almost, it's similar as heritage. Like when you get a heritage from your grandfather, your great-grandfather as money, you must use it properly, make it profitable, save it for your children. We are the same thing. Muay Thai is very spiritual, very cultural for us. To us is lifestyle, and we learn properly, we practice properly, and we providing, teaching properly. That is not just about cultural and about national sport, about heritage of the Thai people.
Right, which brings me to the next question, which is your fighters, and you've always been on a big mission to preserve traditional Muay Thai specifically. So why is that so important, traditional Muay Thai? You hear there's a lot of K1, there's Dutch style, there's all these different things popping up. Why is it so important to preserve traditional Muay Thai?
The traditional Muay Thai, let me compare a little bit about Muay Thai, karate, taekwondo. You talk about 100 years ago, each of the country, they have each martial art as symbol of art, martial art of the countries. We cannot miss. It's almost like a religion. You know, you have your own church, you have your own symbol of the fighting system. That is very important. But in the new generation, they look at different angles, different ways. But to us, I try to teach you, as you're one of my students who follow my path, you know, very close, very properly. It's difficult, but it's beautiful. You know, for me, I respect any another martial art, but my martial art have to be independent, right, simple, and passion to another generation, understanding this is a Muay Thai. This is not mixed martial art. And I want my student, my grand student, understand Pacific. This is Muay Thai, original from Thailand. Thai people will do over 2,556 years. It's too important for me. Yeah.
Which is WMC's logo, One World, One Muay Thai.
That's correct.
Which to me is the preservation of traditional Muay Thai.
That's correct.
Via that. So that's interesting. And you said it's hard. It is. I train fighters in traditional Muay Thai. You have champions that are traditional Muay Thai fighters, and it is a longer road. It does seem like a longer path. And why do you think traditional is a bit of a longer path to success than what Dutch or what another style of Muay Thai would be?
The generation is in the last 20 years. The technology came to the humans' bodies, humans' communities, humans' life. To do traditional things like your great-grandfather from Canada, but they don't use any technology. So whatever they have, they can provide themselves and provide a family. Same as Muay Thai, we used to do Muay Thai without media, without promotion. We use for communities performing. You know, and we don't concern about the rent, we don't concern about the price. The longer the communities, they're happy, we see the performing. As cultural, we're happy. But now you're performing without the payback. They're not there. So it's generation is different. It's difficult. This generation need whatever you and me have to pay the rent first. We don't pay ourselves. How we could generate to the new generation, have to understand what is traditional. It's very difficult than 30, 40 years ago.
And we're explaining it to a culture that isn't as deeply rooted in these cultural elements as well. So it becomes more difficult to teach that to a North American or a Western mind versus teaching it to the Thai children, where it's already ingrained in them from such a young age. It's like hockey to Canadians.
That's correct.
And so that brings me into the second part, which is in talking about Muay Thai in North America and in Thai, just specifically North America versus Thailand, what are some of the differences you see, whether it comes from the teachers, the fighters, the philosophies, the attitudes in North American Muay Thai versus Muay Thai in Thailand?
You know what, to me, I'm very proud of North American Muay Thai. It's so young. I started about 25 years ago, but Thailand started 2,000 years ago. It's uncomparative. But to see the growth of Muay Thai in Canada, in US, I'm so happy as my job, my another 10 friends, we started about 1988, 87, is to compare that it's unfair to me and to people in North America. But if you ask me a question, what's different, I can answer the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so in Canada, we have a lot of, there's so many successful crews, so many successful gyms, there's so many champions. All of North America, when they know they're fighting a Canadian, they know it's going to be a difficult fight. Why do you feel it's become so successful in such a short amount of time, and how have you influenced and had any influence in that?
It's very easy to explain to the world. I'm teaching Muay Thai, and I teach you. I teach another 26, my student who who had on school Muay Thai. I teach you the way Muay Thai is 1,000 years ago. Mostly in another part of the country, the world, they teach Muay Thai as their personal skill, their knowledge, they think it's good, they teach it. For me to teach you, to teach another 1,000 students, I teach the way Muay Thai was 1,000 years ago, traditional. I don't change nothing.
Right. And so some of the differences that you've noticed, is there anything that you see that you're not necessarily happy with between North America, not America or Canada specifically, but just some of the differences that you see between the two countries? Is there anything that you see that's getting missed or forgotten? Yeah.
People, we talk about, they say the 3 steps. People know Muay Thai, they never do Muay Thai. And people do Muay Thai, and they never understand Muay Thai. That's the question in Pacific. Myself, my students, my affiliation have to fix that. The last step. I'm so happy about North America and around the world. Now they're starting to understand Muay Thai. The one Muay Thai is so, I cannot say successful, very success in the communities, not just person, not just individual. Now become success in the continent, Europe's, North American, South American, Asian, So now the periods right now, the people start understanding, developing, improving, and then building communities and building sport to the community, to the country.
And when you teach 3 major elements. So you teach technique, you teach physical strength, and you teach the philosophy. So which do you feel any one is which one's the most important that the students are missing these days, or the ones that you focus on the most to see to build success in Ontario out of all 3 elements? Or how do they mix together to teach a complete curriculum?
Depend. When I teach beginner, I focus in physical and technical. After the 2nd levels, the 3rd levels. And then more than that, 8 levels, because learning, study, improving. So depend what levels I'm teaching, beginner, intermediate, advanced, or my crew. So different levels. It's 3. It's very important, the same. Physical, technical, mentally is very, very important to the sport. But I separated what level I'm teaching.
Right. So
who do I teach?
If you're teaching in kindergarten, you're teaching kindergarten. It's grade 1, you're teaching grade 1, university, high school, so on.
That's correct.
So what good things are you seeing come out of North American Muay Thai? Like, what is making you proud of North American Muay Thai right now?
The main thing is the symbol. The symbol of Muay Thai. I think in all my affiliation, my crew, even though Mexico, I have a 13 school, you guys, particularly in Canada, Ontario, you started complete the levels of Muay Thai as one word, one Muay Thai. Same punch, same knee, same elbow, same kick, and same philosophy. That's my proud of. I went to Mexico, they have a 13 gym in the same city, but they exercise. They train in different ways, 13 different ways. But here, particularly in Toronto, Ontario, we are on the best path to complete one world, one Muay Thai.
Absolutely. So how do top fighters, moving into the fight scene a little bit, how do top fighters that compete in, say, K1 rules, how do they help Muay Thai when they're not fighting in Muay Thai rules? So we were talking earlier, and we used Bukhao as an example. Mm-hmm. How is he furthering the exposure to Muay Thai when he's fighting in organizations that are K1 and are not in Muay Thai rules?
To complete Muay Thai, I got to separate for you. To complete Muay Thai is still dangerous for the world, particularly low kick. Can be damaged as people don't know how to defend themselves. Mm-hmm. Elbows, knee to the head, it's very dangerous because the world still cannot accept the Muay Thai technique properly. So the organization, they have like K1, they have many different organizations without elbow, without clinch, without knee to the head. It's proper to me to providing properly to the world. Mm-hmm. And then again, I don't blame them, but in the same time, I try to build up my organization as my affiliation to complete Muay Thai. For them, they can accept it. A part of they can do it because the instructor, the trainer, the organization, the most important. Mm-hmm. Most of the people that they're promoting, they run. They don't teach like you and me. Mm-hmm. And the second part, like a workout fighting K1, workout have skill, art of Muay Thai, and a bit of K1. Actually, workout not really want to fight K1. He fought in Muay Thai because he want to beat up Muay Thai. He want to beat up K1 to show Muay Thai better than K1, better than kickboxing. Mm-hmm. That's his mind, his heart. But in the same time, K1 made him successful, famous, popular, famous. So, two different ways. Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing I wanted to get into, which I think is a section a lot of people need a lot more exposure to, is just the philosophy of martial art, more specifically, mm-hmm. philosophy of Muay Thai. So the first thing we wanted to know was what do you feel the power of Muay Thai is?
The power of Muay Thai is understand spiritual of martial art of Muay Thai. In Muay Thai we have 2B in English, brutal. Most of the people accept it as brutal. They want to fight, they want to self-defense, they want to be stronger, they want to beat up somebody. That's brutal. Mm-hmm. The fact is brutal in Muay Thai is the last one. But the Thai people, we learn beauty, another B, beauty, beautiful, learn to punch, to kick, to knees as a symbol of Muay Thai first. So if the people, 128 countries around the world, the member of IFMA, who are learning beauty of Muay Thai, so the philosophy got to change. People not just learn as, learn to fight, learn to self-defend, learn to lose weight, learn to coordination, whatever is benefit. Mm-hmm. That's called benefit. But the fact is, in history, the lady of Thai lady learned as beauty, mm-hmm. but benefit inside the beauty of the culture,
right?
Of the art. Yeah.
Now you developed a very powerful, I'd say, motto that has traveled all over the world: mm-hmm. Love, respect, and believe. How did you come up with that? And then can you explain it for the people?
Yes. Love. I never loved Muay Thai until I'm 14. Before that, I did it because my friend did it. I did it because of pride. I did it because people say, oh, you have to do it, you're boys, you don't do it too far, you don't do it. I started love Muay Thai because it made me stronger. I didn't know more than that, trust me. Mm-hmm. I don't make the money, but it made me stronger, made me confidence. I love Muay Thai. I have to practice more. Mm-hmm. And then soon after 16, 17, I started making the money. And then start made me to respect in Muay Thai. Muay Thai if I do better. And then, I can make a living. I respect it. I don't make a mistake. And also our teacher, told us, this is culture. You have to respect it. Respect it. You cannot abuse it. I mean, abuse. When my teacher told me, I can teach you a lot, but we worry about you going to abuse it. We don't understand what the meaning of abuse. Mm-hmm. Abuse means if you don't respect it, you abuse it. You abuse it. You use it the wrong way. You try to hurt your friend. You have to use them the wrong way. That's abusive. Okay, you must respect it. You use it only in the ring or only self-defense. Mm-hmm. The last one, belief. The reason I believe in Muay Thai, I believe it's going to make me a better person, make me good, make me champions, make me make a livings. I believe it. So love. I respect it because if I don't respect it, I can beat up other people without thought.
Right.
And then I become a bad person, and then I have an enemies. So I used to look at it as love, respect, and believe. Complete. 3 words. You can complete any occasion, even though your family, your business, your education. Mm-hmm. I made a real joke to my students. I say, if you love your girlfriend or boyfriend, you have to respect her or him. This is my girlfriend. And so my boyfriend, I respect her as my lovers. Right. And then after you respect her or him, you have to believe her. She's going to be a good wife, a good mother. A good future together. Mm-hmm. The same thing at your school, right? You go to this school, you have to respect your level too first. You respect to do this subject, to learn this subject. And after you respect it, you have to believe that this subject is going to make you success in your future. So it's not just Muay Thai, but Muay Thai for sure, 110%. But the champion, they're going to teach a personal skill, movement, effective work when they fight. They're missing the foundation, they're missing traditional.